VanEck, the major asset manager, is predicting a Trump victory in 2024, sending the Bitcoin market cap to $2 trillion, along with a $100,000 Bitcoin price action. So let's break this down. This was actually just published on Forbes. I caught that here this morning. It reads, Donald Trump predicted to trigger a 2024 $2 trillion Bitcoin price boom. Send it and let's freaking go. Also interesting, Bitcoin rebounded this year, reigniting wild rumors of a secret sovereign Bitcoin bid and that Elon Musk could be poised to trigger a Bitcoin price surge. That's news to me. I don't know what Elon is cooking, but if he did something with Bitcoin, clearly be major. I think he should start accepting Bitcoin to purchase some Teslas like he once had until he removed it thanks to the ESG FUD, which we all know is untrue and has been disproven. Now, the Bitcoin price skyrocketed over 40,000 per Bitcoin in the recent weeks. In fact, we're about to recapture 43,000 with the annual high sitting at 44,750. Now, with many predicting 2024 can be an even bigger year for Bitcoin, analysts with investment manager VanEck have said they expect the former U.S. President Trump to retake the White House next year. Let me know if you agree with that sentiment, helping the Bitcoin price soar to 100,000 by December of 2024 and giving it a market cap of around $2 trillion per coin. I mean, not per coin, my apologies, per market cap. Now, personally, I think 100,000 is a little conservative, but hey, 6 figures is a big deal. I still believe we hit the cycle peak in 2025. So if we peaked at 100,000, hypothetically speaking, according to VanEck, I say we hit 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 by 2025. Let me know your thoughts, crypto fam, because we may be in a Bitcoin super cycle. As I shared with you in yesterday's episode, we have Bloomberg predicting a $530,000 Bitcoin price action. Look at that reaction. There's Trump right there, which made the thumbnail of today's video, right? Now, in the second half of 2024, Bitcoin will climb a presidential-sized wall of worry, according to VanEck analyst Matthew Siegel and Patrick Bush, who wrote in a 2024 crypto and Bitcoin prediction report, quoting them here. After a combative election that saw Donald Trump win 290 electoral votes and regain the presidency, raising optimism that the U.S. SEC's hostile regulatory approach will be dismantled, we think the Bitcoin price will reach an all-time high on November 9th. Now, interestingly, we hit the current all-time high back on November 10th of 2021, and that currently sits at 69,000. Now, exactly 3 years to the day from its last all-time high. Now, the Bitcoin prices have been weighed down by the SEC's aggressive stance towards Bitcoin and crypto more broadly in the recent years, all thanks to the chairman, Gary Gensler, accusing Coinbase and other major crypto exchanges of securities fraud, including Kraken. Kraken 10 months ago paid a $30 million fine settlement with the SEC, and now they just came back for round 2, shaking them down once again. CZ and Binance just paid a $4.3 billion fine to the Department of Justice, and that's just a small fraction of some of the fines and sanctions that have been paid. Now, Siegel and Bush also pointed to the historical Bitcoin price data that shows Bitcoin's November 2020 breakout came exactly 3 years to the day from its November 2017 top. Interesting. Adding that if the Bitcoin price reaches 100,000 per coin by December, we make a long shot call that mysterious Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto will be named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. So there's another bold prediction. Bitcoin smashing 100,000 by December of 2024, and Satoshi Nakamoto being named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. Do you think this will turn into fruition? What are your thoughts, fam? Now, Trump's predicted victory, which aligns with the recent polls that put him ahead of President Sleepy Joe, comes alongside what VanEck analysts see as a global backlash against the anti-growth agenda. So there you have it. The percentage of the global population voting in legislative and presidential elections will hit an all-time high, above 45% in 2024, according to Siegel and Bush. The high level of important elections augurs high volatility and the prospect of significant changes. And more specifically, we see mounting evidence that voters and courts are rejecting the anti-growth agenda of the Green Lobby. That's right. Now, last month, we had Standard Chartered's Geoff Kendrick predicting the Bitcoin price on track to hit 120,000 per coin by the end of 2024. And FYI, the primary shareholder of Standard Chartered Bank is none other than the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock. So keep that in mind, pointing to the expected approval of the number of Wall Street Bitcoin ETFs in January. Again, 90% approval according to the top ETF experts. We can get that approval by January 10th, now less than a month out. We think the number of spot Bitcoin ETFs will now be approved in Q1 of 2024 for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, paving the way for institutional investment. Kendrick wrote in a note to clients. Put simply, everything is working as expected. Bitcoin's dominance remains intact, and its share of overall digital assets market cap has increased from 50% to 50% from 45% in April. In fact, we've already tackled 53 before correcting some. So there you have it. What are your thoughts surrounding this prediction turning into fruition? Let me know your thoughts